Professor Fuller, you mentioned how dangerous this precedent is to both political parties. What's to stop a partisan Republican prosecutor from going after the next Democratic presidential nominee? You know, the Democrats keep telling us that any day now, President Trump will try to do the same thing to them, even though he had 4 years to do that in his first term and didn't, and hasn't, of course, in the second so far. But if we simply follow the precedent that the Democrats have already set, he certainly could do that. What other measures do we need to take to prevent this from ever happening again? Mr. Terwilliger said that President Trump was the first political prisoner. We'd better make damn sure he's the last. So what can you guide us on?
Couldn't agree more. I mean, this is bad for the country. Yes, based on this precedent, any Republican state attorney general or now President Trump could appoint a special counsel and go after, you know, Biden and anybody in Biden's administration. So the precedent has been set, and it's a bad precedent. What's stopping that from happening? Honestly, we were talking about in the conference room beforehand, it's because Republicans actually believe in the rule of law. We actually believe in norms, well, you know, and preserving them.
By the way, liberals used to believe that too. I think liberals still do, but the left does not.
They did. I mean, when I worked on the Hill from 1987 to 1992, I worked for a Democratic member of Congress who is now a U.S. Senator, Senator Ron Wyden. And back then, when Ron Wyden was in the House, he was actually kind of moderate and reasonable and liberal, but not progressive. And he had classical liberal values that he adhered to. I think that's been completely lost by the Democratic Party. It's why I am no longer a Democrat, why so many others are no longer Democrats, including, for example, Elon Musk. I know that name is making people go crazy.
We've gone over the time.